McKendry's shining bright. Lance Ellis. The Blue Devils are strong. Justin Ricci. He's a sensation. A talent. Then you have Joey Stars. What's new? Pookie. What's new? Hector Castillo. Marco Perez. The Bishops Basketball Challenge is back, baby. Let's go.
Hello and welcome back once again to another episode of the Bishops Basketball Challenge. Up top, we've got the Fargo Frogs, contractually obligated to say Frogs, going up against the Pittsburgh Pines. I am your host, Jameson O'Monkey. Now, looking at both of these teams, both of them 1-2 records. We expected a little stronger start out of these teams so far, but tonight's a chance for one of them to get on the right track, and the other one to start asking some real questions about the makeup of their roster. Now, if you ask me, I think Pittsburgh has the advantage here. They have Tyler King, one of the greatest players we have ever seen in the Bishops Basketball Challenge. And on the other side of the court, some questionable names, some better than others. Paul Donlin, great year last year, struggling to keep up this year. We can see if he'll turn it around here tonight. Looking on some of the stats here, pretty even in terms of defense-wise. I mean, on the offensive end, it looks like the Pittsburgh Pines are a better team on paper. But here's a look at your starting lineups. Dallas Sutcliffe, Alan Parsons make up the backcourt for the Fargo Frogs. Aiden Kevel, Deshaun Rutzel, Kyler Sustry make up the engine of this team behind Tyler King. Up onto the tip-off now. Looks like Pines are going to win it over to Aiden Kevel. Kevel at the top here. Kicks over to King with the three early. Makes it to start the night. Tyler King already coming off strong. Inbound to Dallas Sutcliffe. Pretty good showing for him last game. Over to Carter Jones. Gets the screen. Kicks back. Thinking about what to do here in the triple threat. Throws the lob to DeQueef, and DeQueef throws it down hard. DeQueef in some trade talks, what I've been hearing. Teams are not really too interested in DeQueef, but we'll see what happens with him. Over to that guy, I don't know his name. Floats it in. Erdogan, I guess. Dallas Sutcliffe bringing it up the court for them now. Takes the three off the dribble. Can't get it to go. Kevel with the rebound. Kevel bringing it up the court here. He's surveying. Kicks over to Russell on the wing. Takes the three-pointer. Can't get it to drop. Alan Parsons with the rebound. Over to Sutcliffe as he brings it up the court. Down to DeQueef, posting up. See if he can't make something happen from the post. Kicks it over to Parsons in the corner. Can't get the three to fall. Tyler King with the rebound. Aiden Kevel now surveying the D. He's going to get a screen here. Kicks back. Over to the corner. Oh, can't get it to drop for him. Offensive rebound, though. Erdogan floats it back in on the putback. Nice little move there. Over to Alan Parsons, trying to pick up the pace here, the Fargo Frogs are. DeQueef posting up here, trying to make something happen. Skyhook, can't get it to go. Russell now bringing it up the floor, going to see what they can do here. Double screens on the wing, Sustry. Over to Kevel, Kevel with the three. Can't get it to go. DeQueef with the board, is going to bring it up the court now. Center's going to run the offense here. Over to Donlin on the wing. Donlin trying to create just inside the three-point line. That gets it to go in for him. First basket we've had in a minute or so. Kevel. Down to King in the post. King hits the jump shot. Dallas Sutcliffe now. Fargo Frogs. 5 points down so far. Looking to make something happen. Paul Donlin. Post and up here. Kicks it over to Parsons in the corner. Parsons for three. Gets it to go. Oh, he needed that one to wake up tonight. 2-point game now. Aiden Kevel trying to make something happen. Step back three. Can't make it go in. Sutcliffe now. Gets the screen. A little bit of a dribble move there. Can't get the midi to go, though. Aiden Kevel. Surveying here. Double screen action once again. King over on the wing. Takes the jumper. Hits it from deep. Tyler King, man. We love Tyler King around here. Tyler King's a great BBC player. Dallas Sutcliffe looking now. Kicks it down to DeQueef in the post. Gets the pump fake. Kicks it over to Parsons in the corner. Parsons again from the corner. Can't get it to go. Aiden Kevel now. Maybe try to push the offense here, but I think they're going to slow it down just a bit. Erdogan in the post. Gets the layup. Can't get it to drop in, though. Bit of a scramble for the ball here. But the Fargo Frogs get it. Dallas Sutcliffe now bringing it up the court. Down to DeQueef. Posts up. Back out to Carter Jones on the wing. Carter Jones hits the three. Big three for him there. Been a shaky start to the year. But maybe he'll make something happen tonight. It's Aiden Kevel. Starts bringing it up here. We're going to see what he can do. Over to Erdogan. Erdogan from the post. Layup. Gets the friendly bounce and it goes in for him. Sutcliffe trying to make something happen for the Frogs. Gets the screen. Down in the post. Gets the layup off the backboard. Gets it to go in. Timeout Pittsburgh. 2-point game now. Whole new squad out for Pittsburgh. Monroe and Allen check in for the Frogs. Hocevar now bringing the ball up the court. Hocevar down to Slay. Slay with the sky hook. Friendly bounce. Gets it to go in. Fargo calls the timeout now. Couple more changes. Kovcic and Zibanejad. Monroe bringing it in now for the Frogs. Gets the screen here. Doesn't take it. Looking for the roll. Now he goes out to the three-point line. Monroe trying to create down low. Can't get the hook shot to go in. Hocevar with the rebound. Hocevar now getting the screen from the top there. Trying to drive it in. Oh, blocked by Zibanejad, but they get the rebound. Hocevar in the corner. Takes the three. Can't get it to drop for him. Zibanejad with the rebound. Zibanejad gets the screen. Heads towards the post and throws it down with authority, making it a 2-point game. These guys are fighting back and forth. Nobody can break away here. Hocevar takes the inbound. Over to the corner, kinda. Oh, I don't know what just happened. Blaney with the putback dunk, though. Kind of tossed it up at the rim there. It was a weird shot to take in triple coverage, but it worked out for him. Stephanie Blaney, first points of the night. Monroe gets the screen at the top, looking to create, and gets the lane, throws it down hard. Matching him energy here, dunk for dunk right now. Final minute left in the first half. Hocevar dribbling now, is going to get the screen. Going to dive it inside. Looking for the layup off the backboard, doesn't roll in for him. Monroe looking to pick up the pace just a little bit. Stops up with the logo, going to try to create. Brandon Allen. Allen here backs down the defender and gets the layup. Tie game, 30 seconds left in the first half. Plenty of good ball movement here for the Pines. Over to Holloway. Holloway hits the fadeaway. Austin Holloway, first points of the night. Monroe with the shot clock turned off. Over to Kovcic. Kovcic puts it in. Hocevar now trying to beat the clock down. They got 10 seconds left in the half. Hocevar over down to Holloway. Holloway backs down. Puts the... Not quite sure what that was, but I think it was a tipped shot attempt. Pines are going to retain the ball. 20-20 with 4 seconds left. Over to Slay. Post up. Fades away. Can't get it to go in. Full court shot. Not going to get off in time. So we go to halftime. 20-20 tie game. As we'll be right back after these messages.
Boy howdy, and welcome to the NDSU Experience.
Yeah, boys! Whoa!
North Dakota State University is a student-focused land-grant research university. In other words, we want your money.
I'm so deep into student loan debt, it's not even funny.
Obtain a quality education studying the arts, business, humanities, even engineering if you're looking for a really, really bad time.
Do I just switch my major for the 5th time or just accept sadness and depression at this point?
I find way too much entertainment in watching dumpster diving squirrels.
When I was a dumb little child, I always watched the Weather Channel, and now I hate the weather because of this.
Can the leaves stop blowing in our faces?
I say my favorite part of NDSU is the football game.
Let's go! Let's go!
Did you know NDSU has Mario Kart 64? I sure didn't, did you?
It sucks.
How do you turn? How do you turn? What the?
Indulge in your favorite treats at one of our pristine dining centers.
Oh yeah, this is the stuff. As a health education major, I can tell you're diabetic.
It's not delivery, it's not DiGiorno, it's the NDSU experience. Apply today.
Oh dear God! Oh! Oh my God! Oh! Oh no! Oh! Damn it! I think I got gastrointestinal disease from that ice cream.
Welcome back to the second half of action here in the BBC. Fargo Frogs taking on the Pittsburgh Pines. I'm your host, Jameson O'Monkey. As the game gets back underway, I'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors, Hookline Falls Creative, the NASCAR Roblox Racing League, and Skid Marks. Thank you for all of your support as Monroe throws it down hard to start the half for the Frogs. Big dunk there to set the tone for the second half as Hocevar gets the inbounds now. Down over to Slay in the post, takes the fadeaway jump shot, rolls out, Holloway with the offensive rebound. Back down to Washington. Washington lays it in. Gilbert Washington first points of the night. Young now surveying. Over down to Sabenijad for the Frogs. Sabenijad posting up. Gets the friendly bounce. Yes, it does. Goes in for Chad Sabenijad. Now over to Hocevar. Down over to Holloway. Holloway throws it down. Big dunk for Holloway. Gets the moment in the lane, even with two defenders coming into play. Help size. Still throws it down anyways. Big, authoritative move from Holloway. Monroe gets the screen. Cuts over to the basket. Throws it down himself. Matching energies. We saw this in the first half. Seeing it some more now. Anything you can do, I can do better. Type of play style. Hocevar down to Washington. Over to Stephanie Blaney. Blaney lays it up and in. Tie game now is Young. Dribbling it down. Over to Kopchich. Kopchich with the layup. Gets it to go in. Back down two defenders at once. What power from Luka Kopchich. Hocevar over to Holloway. Trying to create from the post here. Gets the hook shot. Bounces out for him. Young gets the ball now for the Frogs as they try to push the fast break here. Kopchich post up. Backs out on his defender. Lays it up and in. Kopchich 3 for 3 on the night. Hocevar down to Stephanie Blaney, who's going to work from the post. Blaney takes the fadeaway jump shot, bounces out. 4-point lead right now for the Frogs. Biggest lead of the game was 5 earlier this game. Young tries to lay it up from behind the backboard, doesn't go in. Hocevar gets a clean look in the lane. Goes for the layup, puts it up and in. Timeout Fargo. Couple of check-ins. Sutcliffe, Donlin, and DeQueef for the Frogs. Pines keep their current lineup out there. Sutcliffe bring the ball up for the Fargo Frogs now. Down over to Donlin in the post. Donlin trying to make something happen with the fadeaway. Can't get it to go. The woes continue for Donlin tonight. Trying to make something happen. It was good last year. Can't recapture that magic. Washington here with the screen. Trying to create off the dribble just inside the line. Off the front rim and out. Sutcliffe now. Isolation play here. We'll see what they do. Down to Donlin in the post. Donlin trying to create face-ups. Hits the jumper. Can't get it to go. Hocevar brings it up the court now for the Pines. Pines down to Slay in the post. Gets the hook shot. Can't get it to go. Pines have been pretty quiet. They had a couple of points earlier, but they can't get the lid of the net off. DeQueef right now surveying for the Frogs. Over to Sutcliffe. Sutcliffe off the dribble. Takes the three-pointer. Can't get it to go. Hocevar collects that rebound. Hocevar at the top. Going to do double screens. We saw this earlier. Washington off the dribble. Takes the three-pointer. Can't get it to go. Slay with the offensive rebound, though. Over to Stephanie Blaney. Blaney with the slam dunk to tie the game. Saw an opportunity at the lane and did not hesitate. Dallas Sutcliffe now bringing it up for the Frogs. Sutcliffe, they're going to try and do that double screen action. Brandon Allen just inside the three-point line. Gets it to go. Timeout Pittsburgh. Couple of check-ins. Kevel, Russell, Erdogan, and Sustry for the Pines. I don't know why I fumbled on that. It's just a hard name to say, you know. We're not going to worry about that, though. Kevel down to Russell. Russell working from the post. Gets the hook shot. Gets it to go in for Deshaun Russell. Tying the game back up for the Pines. Sutcliffe now. Down to DeQueef. DeQueef in the post against Sustry. Trying to back down. Can't get in a move so far. Sustry playing great defense here. Hook shot. Gets it to go in anyways. Good defense, better offense. Timeout Pittsburgh. Parsons and King, both the starters at shooting guard, check in for both teams. Kevel surveying here. Gets the screen. Steps back over to Tyler King. Tyler King off the dribble. Takes the three-pointer. Gets it to go. Tyler King takes the lead for Pittsburgh. Big shot right there. Dallas Sutcliffe going to bring it up. First three we've seen in a while. Sutcliffe down to Donlin in the post. Paul Donlin trying to create something here. Over to the corner. Alan Parsons for three. Anything you can do, I can do better. The story continues here. The Frogs reclaim the lead. Aiden Kevel's going to bring it up the court now. Down to Sustry in the post. Backs down to Queeve. Big layup. Dallas Sutcliffe now. Kind of trapped there on the half court. Carter Jones is going to dribble it for now. Gets the screen. See what Carter Jones here. Steps back over to Alan Parsons in the corner. Alan Parsons buries another one to give him the three-point lead. Alan Parsons came off the bench and is already hot. 9 points for Alan Parsons so far. Tyler King going to dribble here. Down to Erdogan. Erdogan with the lay. Gets it to drop in for him. Dallas Sutcliffe over to Alan Parsons. Parsons gets a screen from Donlin. Parsons gets the lane. Free layup. Easy points right there. Aiden Kevel going to bring it up for the Pines. Over to Sustry. Backs down to Queef again. I mean, just keep going to the well at this point if it keeps working. Sutcliffe over to Parsons. Gets the screen again from Donlin. Over to the corner. Oh, pass gets tipped. Russell with the fast break. Open lane. Going to lay it up and in. Pittsburgh Pines take the lead now. 20 seconds left in the game. It's a 1-point game. Dallas Sutcliffe now. Over to Donlin. Donlin's going to try and back down again. Hasn't been able to do so much so far. Over to the corner. Alan Parsons with the three. Oh, he gets it to go. 14 seconds left on the clock. It's a 2-point game. Alan Parsons, ice cold from deep. In a good way, not even a bad way. Tyler King. Maybe try to create off the ISO here. He's going to get the screen from Sustry, though. Tyler King takes the three. Can't get it to go. Foul committed. They're going to really try to stop the clock here. Try to get this ball back. It's a 2-point game. Sutcliffe over to the... I'm not sure what happened there. Carter Jones gets fouled, though. He's going to get to the line. First free throw is good. That makes it a 3-point game. Carter Jones now. Looking to take the second one. Rims out. Timeout Pittsburgh. Still a one-possession game, fellas. They could tie it up right here. Over to King in the corner. King takes the three. Oh, he makes it! What a shot from Tyler King. Fargo calls timeout. It's a tie game. 2.8 seconds to make something happen for the Frogs. Over to DeQueef. DeQueef throws it down! DeQueef gets the lane and he throws it down hard. Oh my goodness. No time left, no timeouts. Can't hit the full quarter. Fargo wins off the DeQueef dunk. Alan Parsons wins player of the game. 14 points, 4 3-pointers, both career highs for him. Oh my goodness. Just a defensive lap from Pittsburgh, and Fargo takes this game on the open dunk. You can't let that happen as the Pittsburgh Pines. You're supposed to be one of the best defenses in the league. How does that happen? Anyways, I mean, great game overall. Both teams fought very, very hard with some cold spots here and there. But Fargo, I guess, just wanted it more. Tyler King was the best player on the Pines today. 14 points, 5 for 6 shooting. Also had 4 threes and a rebound. Him and Alan Parsons had very similar stat lines. Going over to team stats now. Looks like Fargo, yeah, just hit more shots. Pittsburgh controlled the boards, but in the end, it didn't really matter. Usually boards were the name of the game. 5 offensive rebounds. Just struggled to convert, especially from deep. I think our graphics team may have fallen asleep here. I was expecting him to say a little bit more. Heading over to the box score now. Tyler King, like I said, great game. Erdogan, 8 points, 4 for 5 shooting from the field. Kyler Sustrive, 4 points on 2 for 2. Stephanie Blaney had a pretty solid game. 6 points, 3 for 4 shooting and a rebound. Beyond that, Aiden Kevel maybe put up a goose egg, but 7 assists. Definitely the engine of the offense. Whether or not you'd like to believe that, not up for me to decide. I mean, all of his shots were 3-pointers. Over on Fargo's side, though, Dallas Sutcliffe, 2 points. Alan Parsons, 14. Carter Jones, 4. Paul Donlin, 2. And DeQueef, 6 points on 3 for 4 shooting. Trying to maybe improve his reputation within the team here. Zibanejad and Kovcic both had good games off the bench. Perfect from the field, +6 in the plus minus. Maybe have been one of them in the game. They just had a better bench unit. It's definitely what kept them in the game, for sure. Taking a look at the shot chart. Just Fargo hit more from deep. Pines tried to control the inside, but at the end of the day, one more three-pointer. Gave them 1 point ahead. And the free throw gave them 2. And those 2 points were all they needed at the end of the day. I'd like to take one more moment. Thank our sponsors, Hookline Falls Creative, the NASCAR Roadblocks Racing League, and Skid Marks, helping us put this all together. I am your host, Jameson O'Monkey. And tune in next time for another episode of the Bishops Basketball Challenge.
This broadcast of the Bishops Basketball Challenge cannot be replicated, reproduced, or retransmitted without authorized consent. BBC thanks you for your loyal viewership, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.